What?
You want me to start?
Okay, go ahead.
We argued that as of the year 1850, Wallerstein's model is outdated, and though it applied and worked very well for the years preceding 1850 as the core countries and the European nations grew out of feudalism, now it is a little outdated and is better. The world economy is better explained by Friedman's "The World is Flat" theory, in which all the countries in the world are on an equal playing field. Yes, the world is flat theory did come out of Wallerstein's theory, but it has major improvements that represent the improvements of the new changing age. As for the world economy at its present state, it is majoritarily run by massive corporations, as it can be seen in the stock market and like the New York Stock Exchange, where companies based in all around the world, from China, Japan, are all competing in this New York Stock Exchange, England's London Stock Exchange, the Stock Exchange in Hong Kong. All of these global-based corporations are spending most of the world's money. As for the why Wallerstein's theory is outdated, countries like Brazil are semi-peripheries in Wallerstein's thesis, but they're growing so fast. They're part of the BRIC nations. Russia, another semi-periphery. I'm forgetting other BRIC nations, but they're growing at a rate that is so fast that it cannot be explained by them simply slipping out of the control of the core nations, blocking them down as periphery nations. Their GDP is rising so fast, and Brazil is now, I believe, 6th or 7th largest economy in the world. Want to fill in, Marcus?
Well, I guess Wallerstein's model is a perfectly fine model, but it stretches all the way back to 1850, and now we're in kind of a computer age where everything's connected. I mean, even you could, within seconds, you can know what's happening on the other side of the world. So you need a better model that more explains the intricacies of the economies nowadays versus back in 1850.
Such as Friedman's model.
Right. Such as Friedman's model.
All right, time is up. To summarize their argument, closing argument. So the yes team, 3 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, so again, we're proposing that this is the best model, and we asked the opposition for a better model than Wallerstein's, and they opposed the Friedman theory. But we would argue that Friedman's theory is not a counter-argument, because he says that the 3 phases of development, first within the country or empire, then the company, and then the individual, began with the country or empire. So in that way, he's kind of agreeing with Wallerstein that the transition from the feudal system to the more capitalist system of today is based on empire, and therefore it's not a very good counter-argument, and it's not legitimate to say that Wallerstein's theory is incorrect because it relies on some of the same principles.
And also with your model, you're looking at the world economy as just with corporations and with companies. And even though maybe the world economy one day will come to that, right now you still look at it as just countries and like not solely corporations. And so with Wallerstein's model, you're looking at it with countries as the world economy is viewed today.
Again, we just like to stress that our argument is that this model is the best representation of the world economy system at this time. We are not trying to argue that there are no flaws or that it is the perfect model, but that there is not a model that better explains it.
We're done.
We got 2 minutes. Oh,
We still have 2
minute rather, sorry. Can be done.
Before.
minutes.